reception and welcome to your maths lesson. Let's go through the date together. If yesterday was Wednesday, today is Thursday. If yesterday was the 3rd, today is the 4th. Today is Thursday, the 4th of February 2021. Point to on your calendar where today is. There we are, Thursday, the 4th of February. For the last time this week, can you sing your Days of the Week song with me? Ready? Days of the week, days of the week, 5 days at school, to the weekend, days of the week. It's Monday and it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday and it's Thursday, it's Friday and it's Saturday, and Friday and Sunday. It's Monday and it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday and it's Thursday, it's Friday and it's Saturday, and Friday and Sunday. Days of the week, days of the week, 5 days at school, to the weekend, days of the week. Bravo! Okay, yesterday we were learning about halving, and today we are going to be solving problems involving halving. So, halving means splitting the number into 2 equal groups. Can we try and say that together? Halving means splitting the number into 2 equal groups. I have how many counters? 4. And if I was to halve 4, I would need to split them into 2 groups that had the same in each group. Just like this. 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me. I now have 2 groups. This group has 2 counters and this group has 2 counters. So I know that half of 4 equals 2. Let's say it together. Half of 4 equals 2. Now yesterday I gave you a problem. Mochi had been given a really delicious cake, but there was only 1 cake. How could he split it in half? Well, some of you have messaged me your answers on Discord and you've got it absolutely right. Where are those hungry boys? Oh, I forgot it did that. There's Mochi and Soji. There they are. And to split this cake, they would need to split it down the middle in half. 1 piece for Soji and 1 piece for Mochi. Do they have the same amount? Yes, it's equal. Equal means the same. Mochi and Soji both have the same amount each. Well done if you got that right. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Now, in today's lesson, we are going to be doing 3 questions together, and then I have a really good challenge for you. So, let's do some halving with Mochi and Soji. How many hot dogs can you see on my screen? I have 8 hot dogs. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Mochi and Soji could smell these. They love hot dogs. Where are you boys? There they are. And now what we're going to do is we're going to share them. We're going to halve the amount of hot dogs. Can you say this with me? 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji. 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji. 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji. 1 for Mochi, and 1 for Soji. Now all the hot dogs are gone. So, how many hot dogs do they have each? Well, Mochi has 4 hot dogs. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Soji has 4 hot dogs. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 each. So we have learnt that half of 8 equals 4. Do that with me. Half of 8 equals 4. Great job if you got that right. Now let's have a look at our second question. Oh, this time they've got some strawberries. How many strawberries do I have? If you're counting, stop. I don't need to count how many there are. I already know. How do I know? That's right, because I'm using my tens frame. If my tens frame is all filled up, I know I have 10 strawberries. But count with me just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now Mochi and Soji are going to share the 10 strawberries. How many do you think they'll have each? Let's find out. Come on then, boys. There they are. And let's share them. Say it with me. Ready? 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji. 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji. 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji. 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji, 1 for Mochi, and 1 for Soji. That was a lot of strawberries to get through. Okay, maybe pause the video now. Can you count how many strawberries Mochi has and how many Soji has? Off you go. Okay, let's go through the answer. Mochi has 5 strawberries. Soji has 5 strawberries. They have the same. They have an equal amount. So we have learned that half of 10 is 5. Let's say it together. Half of 10 equals 5. Fantastic learning, everyone. Let's go through our last example together. For our final practice together, we're going to have a look at some cookies, and we're going to halve the cookies between Mochi and Soji. There are more than 10. How many do you think there are? Well, let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we have 12 cookies. Let's bring the boys in. There they are. And we're going to halve the cookies. Say it with me. Ready? 1 for Mochi, 1 for Soji, 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 1 for Mochi, and 1 for Soji. Gosh, that was quite a lot, wasn't it? It took a while for us to get there. It looks as if they have the same amount, but how many do they have each? Can you pause the video and find out? Let's have a look. Mochi had 6 cookies and Soji had 6 cookies. So they both have the same amount, equal amounts. Half of 12 equals 6. Can we say that together? Half of 12 equals 6. That's fantastic learning. I have a challenge for you now. You are going to need to download this worksheet. You don't need to print it off, you just need to be able to look at it. On my sheet there are 4 boxes. They all have a different colour. The first is green, the second is purple, the third is pink, and the fourth is orange. And inside each box, Mochi and Soji have been halving some food items. I would like you to see if they are correct. To do this, you need to make sure that Mochi and Soji have the same amount each. So you're going to need to do some counting. Now, one box is incorrect. It means it's the wrong answer. And I would like you at the end to be able to tell me what coloured box was the wrong box. You might want to grab some counting objects for this activity because you might want to try for yourself. Split it, halving your item so you know if it is correct or not. Good luck with your challenge. Meet me back here afterwards and I'll go through the answers. Okay, hopefully you've had a chance to do that and I'm going to go through the answers now. So the first box was green and Mochi and Soji had been sharing some lollipops. Did they halve them correctly? Yes, they had equal amounts. Mochi has 3 and Soji has 3, so they are the same. Fantastic. The second box was the purple box and we were halving some cupcakes. Can you tell me if it was correct or incorrect? Ah, well done if you said it was correct. Mochi had 5 cupcakes and Soji had 5 cupcakes. So they both had the same amount. Fantastic. Last challenge. Last challenge? Next challenge. It was the pink box and we had some pizza slices. Did they halve the pizza slices correctly or incorrectly? Well done if you said incorrectly. Mochi had 5 pizza slices and Soji only had 3. So Mochi had more than Soji and that is not equal. Can you tell me what the answer should have been? Well, it should have been 4 each. Mochi should have had 4 and Soji should have had 4. That way they were the same. Okay. Last one. It was the orange box. Let's have a look. We were splitting some carrots. Was it correct or incorrect? Well done if you said it was correct. Mochi had 6 carrots and Soji had 6 carrots, which means they had the same. So the box that was wrong was the pink box. Give yourselves a big clap and a pat on the back if you got that correct. That was great detective skills. Well done for your lesson today, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow for our maths lesson. Bye!